know, the Little Sister was nominated in the Guitar and Bass magazine as Guitar of the Year. And they've got a great article about the beginning of this. It says, back in 2011, David Wheatsman was listening to Robert Johnson and gazing at the famous photo of him holding the Gibson L1. The fat and throaty tones of the early Delta blues guitarist became an obsession with Wheatsman, was on a one-man mission to crack the code. He began collecting antique guitars and in the process started learning about repair work. And he ended up studying at the El Grante School of Lutherie in Israel and eventually designing and building the first Little Sister. And then he took it to his friends at B&G Guitars for some finishing touches. Soon after, B&G called to say they wanted to put the Little Sister into production. And the rest is what we would call history.
That'd be quite a phone call to take.
Yeah, I've talked to David a little bit about this, and he had no idea that it was going to result in these guitars being distributed around the globe like they are right now.
That's fantastic. Number 25 and 26 right here.
Let's plug them in.
Let's do it.
The sustain, it's like, you know, I hear some people say, oh, you plug in the electronics to anything, it doesn't matter. But listen, it's still ringing. The wood that they use, I've never played a guitar that has the tone and the sustain and everything that this guitar has. Playing guitars all my life, and this one comes along and just completely blows it out of the water.
It's still going in the background.
Still going. And so I'm completely sold on the wood that they use, and I guess the craftsmanship that goes into the construction, being handmade in all of the details. I mean, casting their own brass pieces, and even the what I thought was inlay, but it was actually a sanded down to look as an inlay, sanded by hand.
Yeah, that's not binding. It's just the body of the guitar.